Yo, what's going on, everybody? It's Dani here from Limerick Darts, and welcome back. Path to Pro episode 16. And it has been a while, so this vlog will comprise of the last two episodes which I didn't release, which are edited, putting them all into one for one kind of mega vlog as an update, because I haven't posted in about 2 months with Path to Pro.
And I'm cracking the whip.
Apparently, whatever that means, she thinks she has some influence. There's some decent updates over the past 2 months. Again, I haven't stopped playing, as always. Just been slacking on content, really. So without further ado, let's get into the vlog. This is the series where I'll be documenting and vlogging my journey moving from an amateur darts player to hopefully one day stepping on that Ali Pali stage. So I guess this is our almost 1 year update video. We've been doing these videos for about 12 months on Path to Pro, doing 15 episodes, give or take just over 1.5 every single month. And I think it's only right to check in how we've been going, how our throw has improved. Again, if you're new here and you're not subscribed, be sure to hit the subscribe button to keep up with all things darts. And if this video gets to 500 likes, we're going to do a big giveaway in a few weeks. Looking at where we've gone from last year, we've managed to pick up our first ADC win, which is a tournament win. That's really cool. We've gotten to some quarterfinals, some semi-finals, and we're hoping this Sunday, after the Sunday, we may even make the county team. If we don't, it's our first year. We can even go to all the events. Either way, I'll take it. I will 100% be on one of the county teams next year. Once I go to all 12, I can't see myself because I score points every time I go. We've worked with a coach over the course of the year. We've done so many things, but I think the biggest thing I've realized is that I'm fully committed to this journey. It's been a year in. Some people are saying, why aren't you posting more? Have you given up? I'm playing more darts now, and content comes second. And I think initially when I started this, there was a lot of people, even a few people I know in the space, reaching out to me saying, are you doing this more for the content or more for the journey itself? I want to be a professional darts player. I love content, and content will always be a passion of mine. But if you ask me which one could I have 1 million subscriber YouTube channel and live off that, with crazy money coming in, or be a professional darts player on the tour and who sometimes vlogs? I'm chopping your arm off for that second option. I really want to be a player on the tour. And yeah, starting the ADC, I've started my own ADC events. I run that every week, and I've been playing competitive darts 2 to 3 times per week. Another goal of mine now is in this Vault series is to get to the Modus qualifier, which is you put the top 32 players from your region, and the winner of that goes over to the UK to play in the Modus Super Series. Do I think I'm anywhere near that standard yet? No. I need my running average to be over 77. It's nowhere near that at the moment. However, there are games when it's above that and games when it's below that. But I do think getting amongst the best players in my country, or at least in my province, which is Leinster, is something that's only going to benefit my game. So that's kind of an update as to how the year has gone. I appreciate you guys watching. If we take this year as a whole and you want the one snippet, since I started this journey, my average has gone from, and again, averages aren't the best things to go by. What's more important is that you're winning matches more than you're losing matches when you're playing competitively. Because I can play 3 matches or 4 matches on one night in the ADC, average 78, 58, and 61. And look to my average there, but I could have lost all 3 or won all 3, and that's more important to me. So it's a combination of those 2 things. So what I've noticed now is that I'm now winning more than I'm losing. And with that, because a losing average is kind of inflated, you can play really well and lose, but the player you're playing against is just playing so well that you never get to a double, which really brings your average down. So winning averages are most important. And what I'm finding now is that when I'm playing and winning and playing really well, I'm consistently starting to break the upper 60 mark at my average. That doesn't happen all the time, but we're pushing into the early 70s and still winning, which is exactly where I want to be. My goal for last year to this year was to get my average consistently from being able to win from like 55 to 65, and for the latter half of the year, 65 to 70, because I know those smaller gaps as you improve. My goal for the first 6 months of this year are to get my average when I'm winning, on average, again, it is just an average, from 70 to 75 consistently. The last 6 months of the year, 75 to upwards of 80. Now, what that means is sometimes I'll be throwing 90 averages. Sometimes I'll be throwing 65 averages. But in the middle of there, I'm averaging, and all my averages when I win, about 75 to 80. That's the plan for the end of this year. I think we can do it. We've only been at this really 1 full year in terms of like documenting my journey, and I know for a fact I've already averaged that in games. So for me, it's not really like, it's not too out there. You know, I've had first 9 averages of 110, 104 in my games. So there's no reason why, if I got my doubles right, my actual averages in short format games can't be upwards of 90. We made the Dublin team. Over the course of the past few months, I've been attending the Dublin trials every second Sunday. Based on the ranking points out of all the players that play, you have the chance of making the Dublin A team or the B team. It's my first year, and either way, I'm happy with it. We managed to make the B team, and this weekend, we're heading down to playing the Leinster Singles and the Leinsters, representing Dublin on the Sunday, so here we go. So we made it down to the hotel. I'm camping with this one for the night setup. Anyways, we're wearing the top. I'll try and show you the back. It's meant to say Dartissimo on it. Can you see it?
Yeah, you just look very wide.
Very
even
wide.
though you're not.
Thanks. I'm a big man. Anyways, we're going to have to play the Leinster Singles tonight, and then tomorrow we have our first cap for Dublin. We should get a game. But yeah, let's know how we do.
Are you happy?
I'm buzzing.
You excited?
I am. You're on.
Like, you're putting on a show here, but like, how are you actually feeling? You're buzzing.
I knew I should have made at least the B team, so I'm kind of like, I'm content, being honest with you. Hopefully I get a few wins tonight. Playing alright, swap back to my old darts, the Dynamites, and with that, you're going to be vlogging some videos for me tonight, I hope, when I get some game footage. Yes. Awesome as always. That's why I brought down my camera woman. She's on the account expenses for the night. But other than that, I will check in with you guys soon, and then there may be some disco dancing there from Shauna, so it'll be fun to see.
Hi everyone.
So here we are at the Leinster Singles. I think there was like 300 and something entrants at this. I don't have any of my scores because it wasn't on Darts Connect. As you can see here, they are tiny little marking boards. I felt awful for anyone that having to mark. The boards were tiny to mark on, but the actual setup was fantastic. Down in Wexford, we got, you know, I think it was about 35-40 boards. Nice INDO setup. Here we have my first round match. These matches were first to 4. I won the first round 4-3. Wasn't too happy about how I played in the first one, but on to the second one. Again, making them all very close, but we got a bye in the first round, so it's straight through into, I think it was the last 128, so this was the last 64. I'm not that small, but the guy I was playing is 6'6", I believe, so there was some big lads there, but again, kind of changed back to my Dynamite darts, and things were going okay. There's a nice 1-3-3. Sean just got whatever footage she could get here, and again, you know, these big events, it's fantastic practice going from really just before July last year of not really playing outside my house. I played the UK Open and the DartsReferee Open, but they were the only 2 things really I played outside my house before joining the team I'm on now. So, you know, to be out playing against the best people, and this was an open singles event, so you had basically some of the best players from all over the country competing in this. It's really nice to see my game get out there and actually be able to kind of keep up with these players. I don't really feel nervous at all playing any of these events. If anything, I feel way more nervous, or at least it shows on my game. I still don't feel it, but it definitely shows on my game whenever I play for the team events, because it's first to 2 legs and it can be over very quickly. You know, I'm someone who's a slow starter, which is not good in short format games, so kind of it's an aspect of my game I'm trying to work on. Like these games first to 4, I find pretty much in any first to 4 game I'll always like drop the first leg or 2, but then come back. It's almost like I need to feel like I'm behind to get going. But I can't see the score there. Okay, Shauna, thank you for zooming in. It's 3-all, so this is the last leg decider. I'm sat on 220. He's sat on 221. Again, the scoring isn't great, but it's not awful. You know, we're going out most legs between, I think the lowest leg I had was a 16 darter down to like 25 darts, which, you know, the average is creeping up mid-60s here. But again, I don't have the Darts Connect, which would have been fantastic for this to see it. What do you guys think of the new shirt? Let me know. This is the Dartissimo, is the nickname I've gone for because it's a bit of an Irish-Italian mix, and obviously Dynamite's the name of the channel, but there's too many Dynamites out there, so Dartissimo is my darts nickname, which I like. What do you guys think? There's the shirt, Irish flag on one side, the Italian on the other, and then the little patches are Flight Club, and straight to the point, Dan's coaching service. Here I just corrected my score. He had me on 155 left, which would have left the finish, but I was actually on 165. And to be fair, even if it goes against me, I'll always correct my scores on that, and he's acknowledging that here. The reason being is, I don't see the point in getting unfair advantages in darts, but we went out, and as you can see, guy I played there is marking, which means that he lost, and here we are into the last 32. This is the board final of the Lancers. Again, first year, I'm not too displeased with that. It's not bad. I didn't play great in this game, 3-1 down, and that's it. I think I went 3-0 down, and then it's okay. Now I start playing 1-2-2-2 after 9. That's when my darts started to kick in. It's weird how it works with that. But I played a very good player in this match, who's again one of the better players at our level in the country, so I'm not too displeased with how it went. We ended up losing this game, so again we got to the last 32. I believe the last 32 is when you get in the prize money. It's not that there's much money. I think I just barely got you get your entrance fee back basically, so we'll take it, and we're not here for any money or anything like that, but just to be in there getting it, it's like, okay, cool, it's a step in the right direction. If that starts to happen in the bigger events, maybe we can start winning some more cash. And here's Sean having a little throw at the board before we go home for the night. And here we are as well. We won the League Cup a couple of weeks ago with the team, which was a fantastic day out. Played a few games, didn't play fantastic, but I won a couple as well. So yeah, big things are happening. Here we are in our, what I was told as a kid's Dublin jersey. Maybe I'm just tiny, I swear I'm not. I don't think I'm small. Am I small, Sean? Thank you. So we have our first appearance for Dublin today, which can be fun. But yesterday, I forgot to update you guys. Shauna got some clips, as I said she would. We got to the last 32 board final of the Lancers. We played it decent, like a real good player in the board final. I didn't really play well at all day, but I managed to win my 2 games 4-3. Yeah, no, I'm happy with how things went. I was saying to, I don't know if I was saying to the vlog yesterday, but I just picked up my old darts and I just started throwing them again. Yeah, they're going so far so good. I'm just excited for today. It's going to be nice to play for the team. It's going to be nice to represent my county. And yeah, I'm just excited to see how it goes. So again, Shauna might have some clips. Let's see how locked she is today. You'll see how stable the camera is, and I'll check back in with you guys soon. We made the county team. We went down to the Leinsters. The Dublin B team got all the way to the final of the Leinsters, and we surpassed the A team, which was wild. I didn't play great at all that day. Again, kind of going through that phase of changing equipment, but it was nice. I got to wear the Dublin jersey, go down and represent my county in my first year of, my first, I guess, few months really of playing outside my bedroom. So it is cool to kind of look back on that and see the growth. A lot of people will say, listen, there's a complete difference between playing in your house and playing outside your house. I completely agree with that sentiment. However, it's nice to see that there is some carryover for people watching this who are thinking about going outside their house and playing. That, if you can do it in your bedroom, your kitchen, wherever you have a board up, there's no reason why you can't at least take most of that game or aspects of that game over to when you're playing, in the big leagues or, in ADC competitions or whatever competitions it is you go to, if it's a pub league or whatever it is. I am thinking of starting a darts kind of cast or podcast, which would be a weekly or every second week thing, where we get on some good players from around the country, some up and rising players, some pro players from across the pond, from Ireland as well as just some cool, I guess, personalities in the sport. If that's something you guys would be interested in, let me know. I've joined another darts team on the south side as well, so I'm playing 2 league nights per week, as well as then playing the odd ADC event. I qualified for the modus qualifier in the last series of the ADC, which was cool. I didn't go, I went and said to the top. My averages ended up being just shy of 65 for that series, which put me in for the under 65 average final, which I went to and I was expecting, to be honest with you, I was expecting to win, but my game just didn't turn up. My scoring was good. My scoring average throughout the day, or at least my first line average, was up around 85, give or take, but my doubling really let me down, and I went out on the dreaded leg difference, I believe, which is always a pain. I also have the All-Ireland, the B All-Ireland with the Dublin team coming up as well in April, hopefully winning, some more, I guess, silverware. We got our first medal, we have 2 medals now, we won the cup, and also we got a runner-up medal from the Leinsters, which is cool. You know, we play the Leinsters is essentially like our province, and that's open to all the A's, B's, C's, whatever teams, and we managed as a B team to get all the way to the final, which was unexpected. You know, I'm not surprised at the same time. The standard on our B team is fantastic. A lot of A team players kind of there. So, you know, that's kind of my update. You would have seen some clips peppered in. I appreciate the support as always from you guys. Let me know what your thoughts are and what content you'd like to see from myself going forward. And also, I am posting a lot more on TikTok now, kind of doing my up-to-date, keeping you guys up to date with the latest things and happenings in the worlds of darts. So if you're interested in seeing that or keeping up to that, just go over and follow me, the same username over on TikTok. But with that being said, I hope you guys enjoyed the catch up. This is where I'm at currently, what's kind of going ahead in the future. It's a lot of play time, it's a lot of practice, a lot kind of more stuff on the board. I'll bring you guys down to the All-Ireland, the All-Irelands, and so you can see the setup there. It's really cool. The A team are currently in the semi-final at the moment. I don't know how it's going. I'm watching that, supporting them on from afar. But other than that, guys, I hope you're keeping well. I hope you're having a fantastic day. If you did like the video, leave a like. What I really want out of this video more than anything is to hear what you guys are up to, what your feedback is, and what you want from the channel moving forward, because at the end of the day, there will be no channel without you guys. So I appreciate the support as always, and I'll chat to you guys soon.